Hey guys, welcome back to another reading vlog. So I still have a lot of books that I need to read for November, and we are about halfway through November now, so I really need to get a move on and read these books. So the first one, I need to listen to an audiobook, and I'm going to listen to Crooked Kingdom. This is the second book in the Six of Crows duology. This is our Muggle Studies book club pick, so I do need to listen to it. I think it is roughly like 18 hours of an audiobook last time I checked, and it is, yeah, it's quite chunky, so I definitely should start that one soon. We are going out of town for Thanksgiving. We're gonna go visit my in-laws, so we are gonna have like a 3.5 hour plane ride, I believe. So I'll definitely get some listening to done on the plane, but there's no way I'll be able to finish 18 hours on the plane. So I definitely need to try and start the audiobook for Crooked Kingdom. I also want to start reading Sea Swept by Nora Roberts. This is the book exchange that Hannah and I are doing for Christmas. This is one of them that I've chosen for her, so I need to start that, and I'm really excited to start this one because it is one of my favorite adult romance, and after the debacle of a book that I read last reading vlog, I need something good and semi of a decent relationship. And then also I need to start reading Children of Blood and Bone because our Muggle Studies book club pick for December is the second one in the series, and this is quite chunky. So lots and lots to read in the next couple weeks. So I think what I'm going to start now is Sea Swept by Nora Roberts. And then also I'm gonna start listening to Crooked Kingdom. That's it for this update, and I will update you guys later. Hey guys, so I thought I would give you guys another update. It is a couple days later, and I haven't been reading as much as I wish I were. I just am kind of getting into a little bit of a reading slump, and I've just been kind of watching a lot of TV, YouTube videos, and Netflix, and I started rewatching Bones, but I did manage to start Crooked Kingdom. So this audiobook is roughly 18 hours, and now it's telling me I have about 17 hours remaining. So I've listened to about a little bit less than an hour. It's telling me I have 17 hours and like 14 minutes. So I've listened to about like 45 minutes or so, and I'm around like 30 pages in. This book is quite chunky, and I've got a lot to listen to before the end of the month, so I need to just make myself and try and motivate myself to listen to this. So now what I think I'm gonna do is pick up Sea Swept. I am a little bit behind, but I think I can finish this book pretty quickly. I have read it so many times, and I just love this book so much that I am hoping it's not going to take me too long. I am going to take my time with reading it a little bit more because I do want to highlight and annotate in it. I currently feel that motivation now. Like, I was driving home listening to Crooked Kingdom, and I just was telling myself, you know, I really want to pick up Sea Swept now. So that's what I'm going to do before my motivation goes out the window. I feel like I am not going to turn on any TV. I am just going to start Sea Swept, and I'm going to make myself read for at least an hour before I put it down and I do something else. Okay, so I just spent the last hour reading Sea Swept and I am on page 40. I have been doing pretty well at taking notes. I'm trying to highlight and write in every couple of pages, I would say. That way Hannah has a lot to go through and she can really see my thoughts. It's hard to write so much at the very beginning because it's just like, it's the first of a series, so it's just a lot of background information. So my plan now is to take a break. I'm gonna get something to eat and then I may pick back up Sea Swept, or I may just take a break for the rest of the evening. I'm not sure if I'm going to update you again tonight, but I will try and update you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is many days later from my last update. I just fell into a rabbit hole of binging Hallmark Christmas movies and rewatching Bones and just so many TV shows, especially all of the Christmas movies like the Netflix holiday specials and all of the Lifetime and Hallmark Christmas movies. Just, I'm trash for those movies. I can just sit hours and hours just watching those. So needless to say, I haven't been reading very much, but I did get a little more progress in Sea Swept and Crooked Kingdom, which is what I was working on in my last update. So I am currently on page 50 in Sea Swept. I'm not sure where I was at in my last update, probably around that, honestly. I wanted to watch romance instead of read romance, but I really want to get back into reading this and finishing it soon because Thanksgiving is in just a couple of days. So Kevin and I are actually going to visit my in-laws for Thanksgiving. So I want to get a lot done before we leave. I have to pack. I also really want to decorate. People are already decorating for Christmas, even though it hasn't even been Thanksgiving yet. And I have my Thanksgiving decorations with my little pumpkins, but I'm just itching to decorate for Christmas. I actually already have done my Christmas tree right here, so I'm gonna kind of move it so that it's like in the shot, and then I want to decorate some more. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, I am still listening to Crooked Kingdom. I am now on page 50, so I still have quite a bit to listen to, so I thought I would listen to Crooked Kingdom while decorating. I have about 16 hours left of the audiobook and I am listening to it between 1.75 and 2 times speed. So I'm hoping I can get it done sooner rather than later. So I'm hoping, you know, it can take me about 8 to 9 hours-ish to finish it. So yeah, that's it for this update. I am going to continue listening to Crooked Kingdom and I thought I would get some decorating done for this evening. Okay, so this is what I have so far with my decorations. I have glitter all over myself and it's probably not going to go away until pretty much next year. I've managed to listen to another 30 or so minutes of Crooked Kingdom and I am now about to start part 2. So now I am on page 70. Wow. So, okay, I'm making more progress than I was expecting, so that's good. I am already through the first part. I wouldn't, out of about like 7 parts, I'm like through the first one, so I mean, better than nothing, right? That is it for my update for this evening, and I will try and update you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, so it is the following day, and I managed to get a little bit more progress with my reading. I did manage to listen to some more of Crooked Kingdom, and according to my audiobook, I have roughly 15 hours left to listen to. So I have read about 80 pages of the book. I still have quite a bit left to listen to. This book is quite chunky, but I have some time. Our live show isn't going to be until Friday, December 6th, so I still have like a good week and a half, and I hope that I can get a lot of it listened to when we leave tomorrow. We are going to visit my in-laws for Thanksgiving, so I've got some plane ride and we have to drive to the airport, so hopefully I can get a good chunk of it listened to, or I'm hoping that I can at least get some read in C-Swept. So I managed to read a few more pages, nothing significant to really say it's progress, but I mean a little bit here and there will add up, and I am still really enjoying annotating. I feel like we're starting to get into more of like the sass and the banter, and the characters are kind of starting to meet. I'll have a lot more to talk about. I need to do some packing, so I'm going to continue listening to Crooked Kingdom, and then I think I'm going to sit down and try and get a chunk read in C-Swept. And then I am also going to try and edit this reading vlog so that I can upload it before we leave tomorrow. So I have a lot to do, and hopefully I can get most of it done. Hey guys, so it is the following day and we are getting ready to leave, but I wanted to give a quick update on my progress. I haven't read more in C-Swept, but I have gotten a lot more listened to in Crooked Kingdom. So according to the audiobook, it is telling me that I have roughly 14 hours remaining, and I found my spot in the book and I am on page 118. So I have definitely made a lot more progress than I was a few days ago, so I'm happy with that. Like, I'm starting to feel a little bit better knowing that I'm at least getting some read, especially since we are coming up to the end of November and there is a lot that I still need to read. There's no way I'm going to be able to read Children of Blood and Bone in November, but I'm going to save that for December. That, and then the second book in the series, so those two will be my main focus for December, but I'm going to try and focus on finishing Crooked Kingdom and C-Swept for the remainder of November, and then kind of like the first week in December before our live show. As far as my thoughts on Crooked Kingdom, I'm not gonna go into any details because it is the second book in a duology, but I do have to say I am loving the characters even more than the first one. I love the banter and the sass between two particular characters, actually between many characters. I have to say Kaz is still not my favorite. He is kind of the leader, the main character in this series, and he's still not my favorite. I still just adore Nina. She is amazing, and I'm really starting to love Jesper a lot more. Wyland is fantastic. Just all of these characters are so great, and I love the sass and the banter, and I think it's just phenomenal how unique each character really is. It's hard having multiple point of views in a book, especially a 2-book series, because you don't have as much time and as long of a series to really flush out each character and really give each character their own voice, especially with, 6 characters. But I feel like Leigh Bardugo did such a great job with this series. Each character, even from the beginning in Six of Crows, each character had such a unique voice and different mannerisms and sass and sarcasm and demeanor. Just every character was different. I knew whose point of view I was in with each character. Granted, I am also listening to it, so the voices match each chapter, which I adore, but even if the voices were the same, I feel like you would know which character's point of view you're in just because of how different everyone thinks and acts. I'm getting to the really good part right now. We are starting to get into like twists and turns and schemes, things that I would have never expected. I've already been kind of surprised, I would say a handful of times, and we're only less than 150 pages in. I'm really curious to see where the story is gonna go. There are so many possibilities. Luckily, I kind of went into this book series just not knowing a lot. I kind of went in blind, and honestly, I have no idea what Crooked Kingdom is about. I have some theories of where the story may go, but honestly, I have no idea. Chaos is going to ensue, and I am just ready for it. I'm ready to be surprised. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this update. My plan is to try and get in another update later today, and then that will be it for this reading vlog. But right now, that is it for this update, and hopefully I will have some more to talk about later this evening.